Hello everyone, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here to share my Thrifty Thursday goodies with you. So what this is, if you've never seen this type of video before, is on my channel. I try to come every Thursday. Sometimes it gets pushed to Friday, but I try to come every Thursday and share my thrifty goodies that I found during the past week. So we'll just get started. I am trying to do a new thing here where I am kind of getting a bit more organized with the Thrifty Thursday videos. And what I'm doing is instead of saying, here's what I found, and this might be in my shop. This, I don't know, I haven't decided. I'm trying to decide before the video what is going in my shop, type of thing, and what I'm keeping. Sometimes it's hard to part with things, goodies and things that you love. So, and that's what I buy, is things that I love, because I know you will love it too, right? So the things I'm showing you that I say that are in my, I'm going to tell you this week what is in my shop. That's my point. Anyway, so here's what I found this week. I found a little bit of like cookbook ephemera, just some little handwritten recipes on, this one's on a 4x6, index card. And then here's a little booklet, Dream Pies. I think these are cute to stick in when I do cookbook journals. And I'll stick this in a pocket, and it's nice and flat too. So it looks like it's been around for a while. Let me see. It doesn't look like this would have no, this is not, well, let me see what's in the back here. Oh, it does have a copyright. Let's see, 1979. See, it is vintage. So, and then here's a little, this looks like a little, well, torn out maybe. Yeah, it looks like it was torn out of a paper here. This feels like newspaper. Let's see, what is this? It's probably a recipe. I think I found these next to some cookbooks, but it wasn't in a cookbook, you know what I mean? Here's just a handwritten recipe on a piece of paper. It's been around for a while. You see it's starting to brown. I like stuff like that also to put in my cookbook journals. Here's another little cookbook pamphlet. What is it, regarding apples and apple recipes. Here's another big index card, one of the bigger ones with the recipe. Okay, and so next I found some drawstring bags. Whenever I find these, I get them if they're small like this, because I can use them. Usually I use them in my orders. I could almost use these for a journal though. These are big enough to use for a journal. If you can see how big they are. And I thought they were really pretty. But, I find I like to use the little ones. I'll use them to put an order in, like if somebody orders a piece of jewelry that I have in my shop, I'll tuck it into a pretty little bag, pretty little drawstring bag. I think that makes it more special. This is almost 7 inches wide and about 9 inches long. And so I thought these were really pretty, and I like the colors too. So pick those up. So that's kind of like the small stuff. Oh, here's one more thing. This was cool. I kind of saw it when I was there, but I didn't exactly, I don't think, comprehend what it was. I saw thank you here, and I thought, oh, they're little thank you notes, but they're actually put out by this company. Let me see if I can see it. This looks like it says design crafts, something like that, and they have a website. But it was at the thrift store, and it's a whole box of these little squares, and they say things like, thank you for supporting my business. I mean, how perfect is that? I can use those in my orders and write a little note on the back. And then there's several different designs in here. Don't know why they were at the thrift store. I don't know if somebody bought them and didn't use them. They don't look they don't look old. See, here's another design. And let's see, here's another one. Very pretty, right? This one says, thank you for supporting my business. This one just says, thank you. And then, let's see, there's another one. Thank you for your order. I mean, how perfect. I was like, wow, it couldn't have been more perfect than if I had them custom made, right? Thank you for your order. Your order made my day. And let's see, trying to keep them together with the different designs, if possible. That goes with that one. Thank you for supporting my business, and this is also thank you for supporting my business. So aren't they cute? I was like, wow, that is perfect. When I got home and I ordered them. I mean, I opened them and I realized what they really said on them besides thank you. I was like, wow, well, that's so perfect. Okay, so the other little goodies here are linens. So whenever, I think I've mentioned it before, or I know I have, but in case you're new, whenever I find needlepoint, I get it even unmounted. So this, I brought it home. It was, looked like it had been in a circular, like hoop, you know, the hoops that you stitch, you know, you put your piece in and you lock it in and you do your stitching. It looks like it was in a hoop still, but it wasn't when I found it, but it had the mark here. It was a round mark. So, and it had a little bit of dust on it from where it was in the hoop, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it was, or just maybe it's that we're on the edges of the hoop, you know what I mean, where it collected dust. So I washed it. I washed this one or laundered it, and then I because it was kind of, see how it's still a little bit curling up, but you know, I had it under something flat, and it was flattening out. But this can be used in so many ways. It can be reframed, for one thing, in a small frame, or it can be used in a craft project. But I thought it was so really, I mean, I don't know how old this is. See the fabric here? That looks pretty old. I mean, it could be antique, I think, but it could just be vintage. It's definitely vintage. And also this part here is, I don't know if that was originally that color or not, but anyway, the colors of the flowers are very, I think, still vibrant and pretty. And so, yeah, whenever I see needlepoint, I pick it up and I put it in my shop usually. So, well, let's show you the other needlepoint piece. Since we're speaking of needlepoint at the moment, I found this pillow. I also, you know, whenever I see a needlepoint pillow at a decent price, and I know this is a snowman, and you might be thinking Christmas, but a snowman can also be used in your winter decor. See, it doesn't necessarily have, it has a red velvet back, and it has pretty snowflakes here, the pretty snowman, and then it has this border, which is kind of like it's needlepoint, but it's like a patchwork. Can you see the pink and the blue? Here's yellow and blue and red down here. So I think it's I thought it was really pretty, and it could be, he's got a little heart in his hand. So it could be winter Valentine mix, since he has a heart. But anyway, that is in my shop. So the things that are in my shop are the needlepoint pieces, not the paper, not the papery bits I just showed you. But those are I'm going to use in my you know, crafting. But the 2 needlepoint pieces are in my shop. And then I think, are all these pieces that I'm about to show you? Yeah, all these pieces that I'm about to show you are already in my shop. So this is a round, I don't think I'm going to be able to open it all up, but I've already laundered these, and this I ironed. You know, I made it, you know, I took care of everything that I was going to do to it before, you know, the video. Sometimes I just bring it home and show you, but now I'm trying to be more organized in 2021. So yeah, I laundered it, I ironed it, but this is a Battenberg lace round little, I'm going to call it table linen, and that's what I call it in my listing. It's table linen, tablecloth. It doesn't go over the whole table, but it definitely goes on a table because it's, you know, too big unless you're going to drape it over like a little, you know, end table or something. But super pretty, and you know, if there's any blemishes, anything, I put it in a listing. There wasn't on this. There's if there was, oh, this one did have a little spot on it. You know what? Here, right here. See this? You can't hardly even see it. And I laundered it, and I didn't put bleach on here. I just put some OxyClean and some laundry detergent, and it didn't come out. I don't even think it might have got a little lighter, but if you wanted to put a little bleach on there, it might come out, but it depends on what you're going to use it for. And like you said, like you can see, you almost don't really notice it, but you know, I do point out things like that in my listings too. If there's ever a blemish on anything, books, whatever, you know, I point that out so you know what you're getting ahead of time. This one did not have anything on it. This is perfect and it's beautiful. It's a white linen, again, a table linen, I'm going to call it. And this is in my shop, and it has this blue stitching on the outside here. It's like a zigzag kind of crisscross almost stitching trim. That's around the border, and then it has these beautiful blue applique flowers. There's like a little stitching here too. See the leaves are stitched here, and some of the branches, and then these are appliques. I would call these, you know, because there's fabric pieces with stitching around it, and that's what these are too, fabric with stitching around it. So I just thought this was beautiful when I saw it. So that is in my shop. I keep a lot for myself, and I have already a lot for myself, so I don't, you know, things that I get that you know, if my drawers are overflowing or trying to overflow, I put them in my shop so I don't get overwhelmed here in my house, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is a really cool thing. I thought anyway, it's in my shop, but I think it's the coolest thing, and I hesitated putting it in my shop because it has a hole in it right here. It has actually 2 little holes in it, and I pointed those out in the listing. Right here, can you see my finger right there? Right there is a little hole, but I think this is very old, and there's another little hole right here. Let me show you. See, you kind of, I didn't even notice it at first, and I was like, oh, there's a hole there. There's another little wear, I'm going to call it, well, it's a hole, but it's kind of more of a wear spot. Like, there is a hole there, but you can't see it because it's covered up. But so it's more of a wear spot. But anyway, I think this looks like something my grandma would have had in her kitchen. And so I think it's actually, and I'm not a feed sack fabric expert, and I don't even know if I've ever actually had any, but I get the impression that maybe this is feed sack. So I did put that in the listing that is feed sack, because I think it really is. But it looks like it's homemade. It's a full length apron, and it's big, so I can't really show you the whole thing, I don't think. But see, here's the top. Oh, that goes over your chest. See, it has this, I guess this is seam binding, lace on here, sewn. And here's a little pocket here, like a chest pocket. And it has, isn't it cute? A little pocket there with the same seam binding. And then there's another little pocket down here, like by the waist. Like here's the waist tie. And right under the waist tie, kind of down here, is a little pocket, or bigger pocket than the one that was on the top chest part. But right there, and then so it has this part that goes around your neck right here, and then it has these little ties that, you know, that go around your waist. And I put the measurements and everything in the listing, but I just thought it was the cutest thing when I found it. I was like, oh man, that's my grandma's apron right there. You know what I mean? Grandma made that for sure, I think. So not my grandma, but somebody's grandma made that. So yeah, I think that's probably been around for a while, especially since it has those wear holes in it. But I think it's, you know, even if you just wanted to use it for crafting, I'm not going to cut this up. So anyway, it's in my shop for whatever anyone wants to do with that. And another apron. Now, I never found one like this before, but this one also very cute, and it's vinyl. It's waterproof. I don't know how old or new it is, but I just thought it's the perfect crafting apron for one thing, or cooking. But I could see an artist, a teacher wearing this, or somebody that needs a waterproof. But it's so cute. It has this part that goes around the neck, full length again, and it has this beautiful, I think it's beautiful, blue and white gingham with little like floral, and here's like strawberries. And here's a pocket right in the middle of, like, see, here's the waist right here, waistline, and then here's the pocket right there, and kind of right under your waist. And then it just, you know, has all the little fruits, and and flowers on it. So cute, right? I've never seen one like that, but I think it's adorable. So I picked it up for my shop. It is in there. So, yep, nice little waterproof. And it folds up so nice. Now these are all things I've picked up at thrift stores, so, you know, they're not brand new. Whatever is in there is not brand new. But, you know, I try to pick out things that look pretty new, you know, unless they're, I mean, they're vintage, but they're not, you know, worn out or whatever. Like that feed sack apron, I think it still has a lot of life in it, even though it has a little hole in it. So this is another beautiful, this is the last one, table linen, and it's round again. It has like a scallop, they're like big scallops, but see the little scallops on the edge, and then it has this beautiful kind of like crochet here, a design. So it's like crocheted around here, and it's got this like cross stitch in the middle, and then little cross stitch designs around, see right here, and around the whole, you know, side edges like this. So in the middle there is a beautiful, also right here in the middle there's a beautiful stitchery, cross stitch and crochet design. And I did also I believe I also laundered this and ironed it. So everything's laundered, ironed, ready to go in my shop. So got myself organized this week. So that's why it's maybe a little bit smaller amount of stuff. I got it ready and in my shop, so I'm just showing you what's in my shop. So I might have to come back with a couple of thrift videos a week if I get more in my shop and too much to show you in one day or something. But we'll play that by ear. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's goodies, and that is it for this week. So I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I was watching a video on how important it is to like videos, and I always try to do that first thing when I watch a video. I like, so I don't forget, you know, I want to help, you know, support that person. And it really does. I was watching a video about the algorithms, and, you know, it really does help a person if you watch a lot of YouTube videos. It helps the person that you like and, you know, want to watch their videos, and, you know, you want to support them. I do. So the like and the subscribe and comments even help. Comments, I mean, that all helps. And clicking the little bell even helps. So thanks for watching, everybody, and supporting me, and I will see you in my next video. Happy crafting and happy thrifting.